Hi, my name is Alex, and this is DealForge. DealForge is a tool for real estate deals, and you can analyze them in seconds versus messing around with spreadsheets. So let's take a look here. All right, we're going to go into the dashboard here. Let's create a new deal. So a few different categories here: real estate, business, hybrid, basically real estate and business together. For example, like a laundromat, and then development, ground up. So let's just start basic here with real estate. You can import from listing if you see something on Redfin or Zillow, or you can do a quick start, enter your own stuff. Let's just do a single family here. Okay, we'll hit next. And here you're just going to plug in a few basic inputs like purchase price, rent, expenses, etc. And then you can click analyze here after you get through your loan. And here we are, our single family rental here. So let's take a look at some of these metrics here. You can see that the key metrics like IRR, DSCR, cash on cash, everything you'd normally calculate that deal for. If you come down here, you can see a little bit more of a breakdown if you make these a little bit larger. So if we look at that risk radar, it kind of calculates where we're at, what you need to look out for here. If you check out the expenses, a little bit breakdown of where most of those expenses are coming from. Then if we look at the refinance, say if this is going to be a BRRRR deal, you can kind of see in here, there is an option to click BRRRR and it will calculate that for you. Exit, if you're wanting to sell, look at what you're going to see from that. Deal analysis coming through and analyzing that deal gives you a quick rundown of the different things to look for and watch out for. Finally, scenario builder, if you want to play around with those numbers, see how that rent income changes and changes the entire deal. Interest rate, obviously it's not that high, but you get the idea there. Now, if we scroll back up to the top, we have a few different options here. We can export. It will put together a lender packet if you're going to go into a lender to show them what you're looking at here. Negotiations, if you're going into negotiation. Export, you can copy a share link, open as PDF, etc. So a lot of different ways that you can share this deal. Of course, you can edit later on. If we go back to the dashboard here, we see we have some things here like quick calc if you just want to do something really fast, max offer if you want to see how much you can offer for something to still pencil, you can do that very quickly as well. You can run all those different scenarios pretty easily. So the goal is to go from rough numbers to real clarity in seconds.